Hello, welcome back to Wanna Brawl. Just before we start today, I want to say that our upload schedule is changing. Before it was every other day, and now we're only going to be uploading on Wednesdays and Saturdays because we're a bit more busy now. But we might still upload on other days depending on how things go. So recently some balance changes come out. One of my favourite parts of Brawl Stars is when they change up the meta by buffing and nerfing brawlers. So starting with the nerfs, I've been saying she's needed this for a long time now. Jackie's gadget has been reduced from 3 uses to 2 uses. It is one of the best gadgets in Brawl Stars, so it makes sense that they've done this. Whether it will be enough to nerf Jackie, we'll see. But moving on, Gene has also had his gadget uses reduced from 3 to 2. Gene has been really strong in the meta for a long time now, so I think this is a fair change just to balance things out. The next nerf is Brock. They've decreased his health from 2,800 to 2,600. You might have noticed that Brock was really strong in the championship challenge, which might have led them to this nerf. Personally, I thought Brock was a pretty balanced brawler, and if they were to nerf him in any way, I wouldn't have changed his health at all. And finally, BB has had her health decreased from 4,000 to 3,800, which is fair in my opinion. Now for the buffs, they've increased Carl's main attack damage from 600 to 660 per hit. Also with Max, her main attack damage has been increased from 300 to 320 per bullet. I think these were also needed because these brawlers were getting a bit weak. Mr. P has had his health increased from 2,900 to 3,200, and Tara has had her health increased from 3,200 to 3,400. The final buff is for Nanny, which I'm glad they've done, is increased her main attack reload speed by 10%. Honestly though, I don't think this is enough. She's still really difficult to use, and this isn't going to help that out massively. Lots of people are saying they've wanted Sprout and Ems to get nerfed, and on Twitter, Frank at the Brawl Stars team has been listening to this, so it seems like Sprout's going to get some kind of rework, and that's the reason they couldn't nerf him just yet. And as for Ems, they're still listening to feedback on that to work out what exactly she needs changed to her. And just some general changes now. The big game Big Brawler's health has been reduced by 20,000. This is going to make it so much easier to win and gives more of a challenge for the big brawler. Some bug fixes also came along, but I'll leave a link in the description to all the details about the changes. So now for the second part of the video, the tournament I held on Sunday. I don't want to go on about it too much because it didn't go quite exactly as planned. I kind of messed up the finalists and the winners somehow, so I'm really sorry to anyone that got a bit confused with that. Another thing was that I said there was no teaming allowed, and there were lots of people accusing others of teaming and things like that, so we had to watch the replays just to double check. But people's conceptions of teaming are different. I should have been more clear on the rules, but for me, teaming is when you're spinning next to each other, intentionally not killing each other, and both focusing on someone else instead of each other. But realistically, it's a case by case basis. Some people felt that they were teamed upon, but under further review, when the map gets really small on Showdown, you might not want to pick fights with some people as a strategic decision to rank higher up. If you have less power cubes, of course people are going to focus on you to eliminate you from the game, but sorry to anyone that felt this was unfair and the rule wasn't enforced as much as it should have been. The tournament was held for 30 people, which now I look back was a massive mistake because it was really hard to control. If we ever do a tournament again, it'll probably only be like 10 people or something in a Showdown game, or 3v3s to make it easy, and we'll also host them at different times so everyone gets a chance to join in. So anyway, I've put together a quick highlights video, hope you enjoy. So there you have it, there's the tournament. I didn't manage to get much clips for it, but thank you to these people for sending in their gameplay. All their channel links will be in the description. In third place is Direct and Nabil. In second place is Stars Gameplay. And in first place was Brawl Stars. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.